Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Vishal, and in this episode of our Solid Principle series, we are exploring Liskov Substitution Principle, or LSP for short. This one sounds fancy, but actually it's really simple. Now, what this principle says: object of superclass should be replaceable with object of its subclass without breaking the system. In short, if class B is a subclass of A, then anywhere we use A, we should be able to use B, and everything should still works correctly. Let's understand this in plain analogy. If a parent asks their child to bring a vehicle, they expect anything that drives. It could be car, it could be bike, it could be scooter, to work the same way. But if the vehicle turns out to be horse that refuses to start with a key, the substitution fails. So every subclass should behave like the parent it replaces. Let's understand this at code level. Imagine we have a base class payment, which is having this method make payment. Now we create a subclass for free trial using a payment class as a base class. Looks harmless, right? But now if our payment processor expect any kind of payment like this and we pass a free trial payment, boom, runtime exception. The subclass violates the base class behavior expectation because free trial payment method not meant for P. It looks like a payment class, and just to fit the payment base class behavior, we have defined this method with not implemented exception. LSP ensures behavior consistency. A subclass shouldn't surprise the code that expect a base class. If a payment processor works perfectly with the payment, it should also work perfectly with any subclass without special condition or exceptions. So how do we fix this? We separate responsibility instead of forcing inheritance. Let's introduce clear interface. One, iPayment interface, which is having make payment method, and another interface, iTrial interface, which is having start trial method. Now, actual payment processing class can implement iPayment interface, and free trial, which is not meant to pay, can implement iTrial interface. Our payment processor now depends on the correct interface, and subclasses no longer breaks expected behavior. So that's the LSP, or Liskov substitution principle. It's all about trusting your inheritance chain. If your subclass breaks the expectation of base class, you are breaking this principle. Remember, subclasses should behave like their parent class. Don't force inheritance where it doesn't fit. So in the next episode, we will tackle the interface segregation principle, where we will see why having one big interface can make your classes unhappy. If you found this helpful, drop a like, share it with your dev friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.